I haven't been on a plane since March, right? So we've seen a dramatic reduction in travel across the company. So 90% reduction, just dramatic footprint decrease for that. And at the same time, we've actually increased the amount of interactions. We've continued to see our productivity be very positive. And in fact, I've probably tripled the amount of communication events internally and to the number of customers I touch. So far, since the pandemic came out, I've had 600 customer interactions, right? Which is just crazy. But I can be in London in
Do
the
you ever
morning,
sleep?
be in the Middle East. Of course I do. Of course I do. But the fact is that you can travel effectively from site to site to site to meet with the right people more effectively this way. Teams are able to interact. Everybody is level. There is no remote. Everybody's remote, right? So we've seen many aspects of this being better. And as I've interacted with hundreds of CEOs since the pandemic, almost every industry has said the same thing, that their efficiency metrics haven't diminished, they've improved. And at the individual level, there's clearly I've described that some people's homes look like an ugly combination of a WeWork office and a KinderCare, right? Kids and family and everybody's trying to adjust, particularly for some of the smaller footprint homes that people might have in multi-generational homes. So it's put pressure on employees, and we're very empathetic. But we've also said urgency leaning into the future. We had our best quarter of software shipments ever last quarter, in terms of major new software and product releases. It's quite spectacular. I was really impressed. Our customer metrics in terms of support metrics, support times, efficiency of resolving customer issues have never been better. So in many respects, we say, boy, that's pretty impressive. But then you think about it at the individual level, you don't need to commute each day. You have less carbon footprint. You're spending more time with your family and your kids and seeing them more often as well.
You
Dinner
throwing away
around
your
the
home
kitchen
chart?
table at night. Well, my wife and I don't think I get a point for tonight, but we're having dinner. We take walks all the time together now. So there's many aspects. You say, boy, sometimes I just tell as I come into some of the group meetings and my staff meetings, I feel like I just need a hug from some of you, right? I just want to, be
Yeah.
together. But at the same time, people have made the adjustments, and they're losses, but also great gains of this environment that we're in.
So these virtual meetings that you have, how exactly do you adjust to the different time zones? Like for instance, I'm in Asia right now and I'm talking to you in the US and it's 10:30 your time.
Yeah. Well, what I find is I usually take a week and I'm going to be on Europe time. So I'm getting up extra early and having meetings and then ending my days late or early. And then I have my weeks that I'm on Asia time where I'm working. I start later and then go much later into the evenings and, sort of taking a week. This is a Europe week. Okay, this is an Asia week. Of course, sometimes they sort of blur together a little bit in time, but you also have to be fairly disciplined
Do you
because
get the
truly
weeks
you
mixed
could
up
be.
because you don't know what time zone
Oh,
you're in?
sometimes, sometimes, but I didn't get on the plane and suffer jet lag, right? I didn't spend 20 hours, flying and traveling. So I'm ready to have a day where, okay, I'm getting up at 3 a.m. You know, that's a whole lot better than if I was traveling to Europe and hopping between countries. So in many aspects, I think, hmm, yeah, I have to make some adjustments to my lifestyle to make it work. But there's so many good things that have emerged as a result as well.